Hi guys, today I'll be reviewing Dolce & Gabbana's The One Eau de Parfum. This was released in 2015 and the nose behind the fragrance is Olivier Polge. Off the top, I get a very good serving of grapefruit and ginger. It's nice and influential to other fragrances, so you've likely smelled this one before, but that does not mean it's not good. It's very nice, a little spicy too, comes around with some warm vibes, makes it very, very good for autumn and winter, but it can also be worn in spring and possibly some summer nights. We'll get to that later in the usefulness. In the mid, the ginger comes out even more with some help from the great cardamom note. This is when the fragrance really starts to develop into something special for me. It is one of, if not my favorite use of cardamom in designer fragrance. So yes, it's better than the entire laundry line, at least from what I've smelled so far. It's warm, alluring, and in one word, it's inviting. So, in the base, you get the tobacco. Now, this tobacco is apparent in the mid, but it really, really starts to shine in the base, and it's paired with amber. So this tobacco and amber duo, you think it would be, a little loud, a little dense, but no, it's soft and warm, almost like a hug. It's incredible. I absolutely love the tobacco and amber in this fragrance. And for the price you can pick it up at, it's quite honestly a steal. For under $100, you're getting an incredible tobacco and amber-based fragrance. I love it. So, like I said, the One Eau de Parfum balances the line of being warm and effective, but not being dense, to a place where you can wear it in the summer if you wanted to. Down here in Florida, it's a little hot for it, but if I lived, central, north U.S., it could easily pull this off in the summer. It's deceiving in the best way. The opening is nice, but it's nothing too nose-grabbing. But as it develops, into the mid, and especially that base, it turns into something very special. So, ratings for this, a little difficult. My usefulness, I give it a 9 out of 10. I don't think it's perfect. Is it the best date fragrance I've ever smelled? No. On the designer market, maybe. It's up there. And I run into the same issue of this where I run into other fragrances of the nature where it's a little too light for, a full day of wearing. So I couldn't necessarily recommend it for, if you're working, 12-hour shifts or something like that. But if you're working, 6 to 8 hours and you're out, it's great for that. Because for me, I get about 8 hours of longevity with it. I don't cover longevity in these videos normally because it doesn't really matter. I usually carry decants with me, so if I really need to, I can re-spritz throughout the day. But my usefulness, I come up it to a 9.5. So my usefulness for this will be a 9.5 out of 10. There are fragrances I think that do this DNA a little bit better, like oud wood. We'll get to that later on. It's not the same, but I'd use it in the same sort of circumstance, and that's what I'm wearing today, actually. My rating for the fragrance itself is going to be a 9 out of 10. It's not a 10, but it's pretty close. The opening does bring it down a little bit from that 10. Like I said, it's still nice. A 9 is still good. I know some people act as if you're shouting heresy if you're not giving everything a 10. But it's a 9. Usefulness, 9 to a 9.5. It's hard to settle on one. I don't do in-betweens, but let's give it a 9 to a 9.5. And the rating's a 9. So take that for what you will. This is definitely full bottle worthy for what it is. It's a good chance I'll pick a bottle of it during this year. We'll see how that goes, but I'll update you guys if I do. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back soon in another video. Have a good day. Bye.